Money. Babe, how much do you spend on your hair per month? Some people don't even make their hair every month. They make it like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. So imagine the amount of money that goes onto fixing your hair. Okay? One of the biggest, the most important thing about microlocs is money. The number one pros about microlocs, at least to me, guys, is money. The amount of money that you get to save at the end of the day, uncountable. Believe me, if you're the type that is a product junkie when it comes to your hair, if you're the type that cannot carry hairstyle for more than 2 weeks, even if it is braid, all those money gets to remain in your pocket. Okay, to be honest with you, one of the reasons why I started considering microlocs was when the amount of money that you spend in installing any type of hair becomes so much. So you can imagine admiring somebody's hair. Like way back when I was at work, there was a colleague of mine that came in. It was a Saturday. We had the meeting and we had to go to work. So she came in with new hairdo and I was like, when did you get this done? It looks so beautiful. Wow, I would love to get it. I'm sure I'm not going to spend more than 5,000. She was like, 5,000. Like the packaged hair itself was more than 5,000. So not to talk of the installation of the hair. So I was now like, so how much am I going to end up fixing this particular style? Almost 10,000. Okay, and I'm talking about like 7 years ago. Okay, I'm not even talking about now. All right, sometimes ago I also saw a video right here on YouTube. She was lamenting on how much she spent on relaxing her hair, like 15,000. I understand that it depends on the area where you are, but to be frank, you all know that the amount of money that goes into installing hairstyle right now is outrageous. It's so much. That is why you see a lot of people going DIY, all right? And a lot of people feel that they should invest in one or two weave on, 1 or 2 weeks, instead of, going to fix their hair, install new hairstyle every time, all right? You get to save a lot of money. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I have been able to save, but that aside, let me tell you how much I have spent ever since I installed my lock. The only thing I have ever bought for my locks shampoo, clarifying shampoo to be precise, oil for my scalp. Then I bought tea tree oil. It comes in a small bottle and it costs like 1,000. I bought it 1,200 naira the last time I bought, and I've only bought it twice. Okay, and I've only bought one bottle of rose water. Okay, when the shampoo should be like, I think I've bought the shampoo for like 3 times since I started, and this month is going to be the 14th month since I started my log. So I've bought 3 bottles of shampoo, 2 bottles of tea tree oil, 1 bottle of olive oil, 1 bottle of like 2 or 3 bottles of oil. I'm not even sure. And how much is it? 1 bottle of shampoo that I use. When I started buying it, the very first one I bought was 800 naira, the second one was 1,000, and the third was 1,200 naira. So that's like 3,000 naira for the past 1 year. And then the oil, like let's say I bought like 3 bottles of oil, and that's also within the range of 900 to like 1,100. So I'm going to say 3,000 naira as well. That's like 6,000 naira. And I bought 2 bottles of tea tree oil, to treat my scalp and all that. That's like 2,200. That's 82. All right. And I bought a bottle of rose water, and that is, I really cannot remember how much I bought because it's been a long time and I use it for a while. So let's just say 1,000 naira, but I don't know if it's up to that. So like 9,000 something, 9,200 since I started my log journey. Like, is it even possible for you to spend that amount on your loose natural or any other type of hair? It is not. It is not. It is not possible. So it's a relief how much money I'm able to keep in my pocket. Okay. And it will be a huge relief if you don't have this money to spend. Okay. If you don't have this money to spend, and if you have other things that you want to spend your money on. So that is one thing. Number two pros of microlocs, huge pros of microlog is time. God, time. The amount of time that you have to yourself to do other things, time that you have to yourself to spend on other things, to take care of other things in your life, your body, your skin, your clothing, your self-development. You have so much time to yourself to do other things. You spend minimum of 6 hours braiding your hair. 6 hours. When that started bothering me, as in spending 6 hours plus to braid my hair, then I started going for ponytail because I feel, oh, this is not going to waste so much time. I spent like 2 hours installing ponytail, but that had its own effect because when you continue to apply gel to your hair, brushing it backward every now and then, the breakage is much. My hair suffered for that. Okay, for that punishment I gave it. Okay, you only get to retie the root of your hair like every 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Some people 2 months. Some people even get to retwist their lock like 3 times in a year or 2 times in a year, depending on the type that you are carrying, the type of locks that you are carrying. If you are carrying micro locks, you get to retie your locks every month, every 2 months, thereabout. Okay, this is not something like after 2 weeks your hair is looking rough, you want to run to a salon to get it done, to change the style. No, I now have time to pay more attention to my life, to pay more attention to my family. When you hang up a particular busy time or busy part of your life, that kind of open up other areas of your life that you will want to like pay attention to, invest your time on, and then you begin to see productive changes, effective changes in your life. Okay, from day one, I'm not the type of person that is so particular about changing hairstyle. I didn't like going to salons to make my hair, to queue up in a salon to sit and wait my turn. I never liked it. It is not something that I enjoyed doing. I had a particular weave on that I used just to warn that once I fix it, it is the type that I can just brush or pack, and I can carry that for 2-3 weeks, and before I will go for another thing. But anything that is going to get rough within a week, within 2 weeks, I wasn't going for it. So if you are the type that carries braid for months, it means that number one, you don't like to manipulate your hair. Number two, you don't have time to do your hair. Okay, and so if you are carrying locks, micro locks, then that time is going to be available to you to do other things that you have always wanted to do. Okay, time. The third big pros of microlog that you don't want to overlook, I don't want to overlook, nobody wants to overlook, is that microlog is so versatile, it's flexible. The smaller the size of your log, the more it looks like a head of hair. You can pack it as much as you pack your loose natural. You can style it in different ways that you want to style it. Okay, it is very easy to style. That's what I'm saying, okay? And when you let it down, it looks more like your loose natural hair. I mean, you can change it to anything you want. That's what I'm saying basically. So it is not like, okay, I'm only going to pack my hair all back. Only going to pack my hair, pineapple type or any other type. Any style you want. You can to strand it. You can fix on it. Yes, though it is not advisable for you to fix on the microlocs for a long time, but you can fix on it. You can braid on it. You can mat it down and cover it with wigs. Okay, yes, you can do that. So microloc is very flexible, it's versatile. It's, what other words should I use for it? Okay, I don't know. So what I'm saying is, you don't have to worry about carrying a particular look, just one look for a very long time. You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's your hair. You can dye it, you can change the color. The most important thing when it comes to this 4th Pro is for you to know what you are doing and doing what you know the right way. Okay, that is the only way you're going to enjoy the flexibility of microlocs. And did I mention how light your hair is going to be on you? It is very light, very light. Like, I don't know, it is very light to carry. Like, there was a time I had big braid on for like 2 weeks. By the 3rd week, I started experiencing headache, but I never attributed the headache to the braid that I was carrying. Okay, not until I felt it was time for me to lose the braid because it was looking rough, and after losing it, the headache just miraculously disappeared. Okay, this might not happen to like everybody, okay, but I'm very sure that 1 or 2 people must have experienced this thing. Okay, you will not believe how light your hair is, no matter how long it is. It is not going to be lighter than any other thing that you can put on your hair. So those are the pros of microlocs, huge pros of microlocs. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and let's see in my next video. Okay, bye.